Had an interesting discussion the other day about competing in sports, when people are not feeling 100%. And, it got me thinking, how does that relate to martial arts? Typically in the martial arts realm, we don't have weekly competitions like, say, football or basketball or, any sport like that. You think about martial arts stuff, the tournaments are usually spread out. Not saying there isn't a tournament you could go to. I know back when I was doing lots of competing and stuff, I was going to a tournament almost every weekend. But they weren't in our association going to a lot of open tournaments, and I do have to do a lot of travel for that. But on average, maybe you get to a couple tournaments a year, maybe one every 3 months, maybe every 2 months, might be pushing it. What do you do if you're not feeling 100%? Here's the deal: you're not always going to feel 100%. Okay, you're going to have injuries. You're going to not feel you're at your optimum and stuff. The big thing is still going out there and giving it your all, and that happens. I've had that happen so far. I didn't feel the best, but still went out there and competed. I've had it where I've had to compete with injuries. My one MMA tournament that I did here a while back, I had to cut some serious weight, and I made weight. I had to cut 26 pounds, and I did it, but I felt so sluggish because of it. I lost all my energy, and it had a big impact on my performance. So, you're not always going to feel, 100%. And in all honesty, it's probably rare that you do go out there and compete and feel 100%. So, here, look, here's a good example. Look at this photo. Okay, that photo was taken after I got done with a tournament back in 2007. If you can see, if you look in there and stuff, I got second place in my division. What you can't see in that photo is the fact that I broke my foot in 7 places. Broke it during the match, and my cornerman basically asked, did I want to continue or not, or just call a match. And the adrenaline was pumping and stuff, so let's continue, let's finish this out, and I did. Maybe not the wisest thing to do, but it didn't hurt at the time. It hurt afterwards. Let me tell you, it really hurt afterwards. But it swelled up and turned black and all sorts of nasty colors. It's not a pretty sight, especially the next morning. But that's the thing, though. Go out there and give it your all and stuff. That's maybe an extreme injury, and that happened during the tournament. But you're gonna have injuries. You're gonna have bumps and bruises. You're gonna have stiffness and soreness made from training or overtraining or undertraining or whatever it is. It comes down to fighting through that. Looking at from a practical application point of view, on the street, if someone's going to attack you, do you think an attacker or somebody that's going to confront you or try to start something, are they going to check with you and be like, wait, are you feeling 100% right now? Of course not. They ain't going to care. They're not going to care that you're tired or that you're sore or whatever your excuse is, okay? You got to be ready to deal with that. And that's how a lot of it comes down to tournaments and stuff. Just be prepared, give it your all, and do your best. And if you're not 100%, just fight through it, I do want to add one little thing on that, though. If you got an actual serious injury, are you hurt or actually injured? Now, if you have a serious injury, you need medical, attention, then seek that. Don't do more damage to yourself. Nowadays this stuff, ACLs get damaged, all sorts of stuff with knees, joints, shoulders, things like that. You got to determine, use some common sense. If you got something like that requires medical attention, then get medical attention. I'm talking about the aspect of, you're sore from training, the day before or 2 days prior, whatever it is and stuff, or you just feel a little under the weather, those are excuses. You can push through them, you can fight through them and stuff. So just kind of dig down deep, get down to that heart thing, and fight through it. So, okay, Great question though. Keep the questions coming, and be sure to subscribe to the channel and like our Facebook page. Thank you.